Moderation helps everyone feel safe to build a positive life exchange. Choose who can participate. Set a delay between messages. Hide or put people in timeout. Man, what's going on? That wasn't me. That was just some YouTube was telling me about something quick, something fast, something simple. And I got a message from the motherfuckers coming out of the 1950s, the 60s. I got a message from motherfuckers coming out of the 70s and the 80s. Listen, start playing like I encourage all, especially if you're a woman, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you new 20-something-year-old women, 1990s shit, some of you 1980s women, y'all don't know how to grow shit. And then, like, y'all think it's just cooking. My great-grandmother, nigga, she had a garden. My great-grandmother had a garden. We had potatoes and tomatoes and all of that shit. Most of you bitches don't even got fruits and vegetables in your motherfucking refrigerator. But look, this is me talking to some of the men from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. Let's be for real. Most of y'all niggas left home. Most of y'all niggas went to the war. And most of y'all niggas worked tons of hours. Okay, I get it. But this is me saying, look at the sun. I see it rise through the trees. But this is me saying, the woman been unhappy. This is not about the black woman, the Puerto Rican woman, the Filipino woman, nothing. The woman been unhappy, okay? I often hear so many men say, well, your grandmothers and shit back in the day. Listen, my grandmother got married back in the day, right? My pawpaw ended up being a man of different statures. He ended up remarrying, which means him and my grandmother got divorced. My grandmother got remarried. He ended up getting remarried, right? But if it was so happy-lappy, they wouldn't have got divorced. Like, we're not talking about the women that stayed down with the husband and she don't have a say-so. Because I don't know what you call those type women. You got men, we call men that's too soft on women simps. We gonna call the women that's too soft on themselves wimps. I don't know, probably because it's a W. I don't know, it's something to come up with. But maybe she was a weak woman. Maybe she didn't know her options. Maybe she knows she could go do that. I'm so sick and tired of hearing alpha, beta male type shit. Alpha woman, beta woman. First of all, alpha woman and beta woman, that shit really don't exist. Because I'm a Sigma male. I have no children. I find children to be very, very overrated. There's so many kids running around this motherfucker, but there's a lot of bad parenting going on. There's a lot of bad parents going on. There's a lot of nothing going on. And I just wasn't with the whole, oh, look at that baby cute. I just wasn't never with the whole, you have a baby train. I never felt, I'm not depressed. I never was with the whole, you need kids to take care of you. Maybe some of you that got bad health, some of y'all look like shit. Some of y'all feel like shit. Y'all need y'all kids. Because they gonna actually take care of your ass when you 50 and 60 because you shit, like, you look like shit. But I'm at the top of 30, and if you can't tell from my chest, I'm getting back in the gym. We getting back into working out. Health is wealth. Like I said, if you can't tell, I'm 30 right now. So by the time I'm 40, by the time I'm 50, oh, nigga, we gonna make sure that shit stay sexy. But women been unhappy. Because this is how I know women been unhappy. Because our mothers, you gonna take it back some. I ain't talking about 20,000. I ain't talking about 2,000 something, 20. I'm not talking 1995. I'm not talking 1986. Let's go a little further. Women been unhappy, dog, because those mothers that was married to your fathers or your great-grandfathers or great-greats, somewhere in between there, the woman told her daughter something different. This is what y'all not realizing, because while the mother was still with Papa, they still married, they conjoined, the mother told her daughter something different the whole time. Because remember, Papa stayed on road, and that's why I don't like people, that's why I'm so against jobs. Like, if you guys want to raise a family, that's why most families didn't work out. Because most families start falling. We don't have nothing to stand on. We always talk about money, but if your job that you do require you to be away from your family for more than 2 to 3, for more than, I'm only gonna say it real, for more than 2 days, and you always on the road, especially like you truck driving ass niggas, or like you on the road, state to state niggas, why do y'all try to build, even you bitches, like why do y'all try to build families knowing you gonna be on the road a lot? Like that's dumb as fuck. You think I'm gonna build a family with this bitch knowing I'm gonna be on the truck, on the road 6, 7, 5 days out the week? Which means I come home how many times in a month? You think I'm gonna have my whole faith, love, and trust in the bitch knowing I'm not even at home majority of the time? Most of y'all niggas simps. They just say it. Y'all so, and the simp is more than just the way you do, bitch, or the way you act. You could be a simp to yourself. Because if you were smart enough, you would have knew already your bitch gonna talk to somebody else. You can't get mad. You should already knew your bitch gonna start fucking around. You can't get mad. You not home. Like shit, even if she don't fuck nobody else, if she might start talking to somebody else, you're not there to comfort her. You ain't even there to argue with her, nigga. But you want to feel so torn down because you're raising a family. Listen, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that go on the road 3, 4, 5 days and not be in contact with my wife, knowing she my wife, and I got kids at home. Why can't you bring your wife with you? Like, you guys should not be chasing jobs that's going to single-handedly, especially if you don't have that type of loyalty, that type of trust and honesty amongst each other. Because most of y'all motherfuckers are so wash-awayable. Like, a lot of people, a lot of these relationships are wash-awayable. You risk that shit in water, and it's just going to fall apart. Especially in our community. That's why our community, like, our women are the least desired. Why they think they're the most desired. Black women not number one desired. The way y'all look is being stolen, but the way you act is not desired. Y'all at the bottom of the food chain. Next to y'all is white bitches. They down there with y'all. And some of them Mexicans and Puerto Rican bitches. I'll tell you a good number. So this is the numbers game. This is how they label us. They use percentages. They use numbers and names. So black people, 80% of us, 85% of us. White people, 50 to 54% of them. Then we go to the Puerto Ricans and shit. That jumped to like a fucking 40. Look, these numbers is real. And if you're a person right now, sitting at home, single as a bitch, and want to be in a relationship, and don't know why you're not in a relationship, like you want to be in a relationship, but you just don't know why you're single, this goes for you. Women being unhappy, man. All you niggas from the 50s, 67, quit playing, man. Y'all might have some different shit going on, dog. But on folks, on 7-4, Larry Hoover, quit playing. Y'all bitches is unhappy too. Because while you was out doing all that shit on the road, listen, gang, she was calling me over there. And I don't have those type of aspirations and dreams you have. I write movies and shit. So you chose to get a job that caused you to be home, meaning to be away from your family. So she called a nigga like me over there, bend her bat loose, hit her with that yacht. Then you coming home from the road thinking it all sweet. And y'all wonder why bitches cheat. Y'all niggas make them cheat. Then niggas be cheating on they bitches with the weak meat. Dick be weak as hell. You can't even fuck right. You can't even fuck right. You got the nerve to be cheating on this girl. You can't even fuck right, gang. But you want to go stick your dick in something. So you so pressed to go stick your dick in something. Bitches been unhappy. Listen, if they wasn't unhappy, why would the mothers have a need to tell their daughter something else? My grandma was married twice. My great-grandmother was married, never married again after my great-grandpa, daddy, after he died from the, you know what I'm saying? My great-grandpa went to war. We fought for this country. This is my land. You understand? Well, listen, my grandmother, somewhere in between all my aunties, she told them don't get married. And if she did tell them to get married, she told them to make sure they got their own shit first. But I remember my grandmother telling me my pawpaw used to never let her choose her own clothes. Like, she can't even choose what she want to wear. You that possessive, you that controlling, she can't choose what she wanna wear. Now you see why bitches trying to go for these fake eyelashes and shit. They just trying to look like something extraordinary. And listen, boo, if you black, y'all already got it. All you gotta do is just fight back. You're not gonna win this race. And I like white bitches too. I like Puerto Rican bitches too. Mexican women too. But this is what y'all not understanding. These are different races of women. I'm not fucking with no white bitch that act like a black girl. And I ain't fucking with no black bitch that act like a white girl. I'd rather go fuck with a white girl that is a white girl. I'd rather go fuck with a black girl that is a black girl. I ain't trying to go to the Mexicans and learn Chinese. I ain't trying to walk in the Mexican spot and learn Chinese. And I ain't trying to go to the Chinese spot and learn Puerto Rican, right? All those are all languages, all Espanol. I'm just trying to, you see what I'm going with this though? Women been unhappy. Because your mothers from those 70s, 80s was telling their daughters, go get your shit. They been unhappy. These mothers was married. They been unhappy. We need a solution. Obviously, obviously women still want men to pay for things and still be gentleman-like. And there's women out here that are agreeable, who will reason with you like, I'll pay for some things. I'll go have. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Well, most of us that's black anyway was fucking slaves. So why we can't, it's us. What? Half? What are y'all talking about? Half? Why can't we go half? Our black guys was going half in the fields of cotton. I'm black as shit. I was out there in the field, nigga. Why can't we go half? Listen, y'all always giving praises to those Nicki, no disrespect to Nicki or the Megans and shit. Well, maybe Megan, but no disrespect to Nicki Minaj for sure. But y'all always giving praises to the Cardi B's and shit. Like, what about the Harriet Tubmans? You know how many times Harriet Tubman go get 1,000 slaves, go back up north, go back and get another 1,000 slaves, go right back. You know how many times Short do that? Huh? She need to be, I would have married, look, that's cold, B-I-T-C-H, I mean. Women being unhappy, my nigga. It's niggas that's not happy with the way women act. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Obviously, I don't see anything changing. And the only thing Kevin Samuels did was spark conversations, which is I love, because we need to have these type of talks. We need to get to the bottom of it. I mean, hey, even if our generation of people don't get married and shit, we should at least be thinking about the future. Because what are we leaving to the future of kids that's coming up behind us? What are we leading as role models, or some of you that play like your role models, what are you leaving as far as some of these kids coming behind us? They're watching you. So if you're not laying your steps to your foundation to greatness, you already lost. If you got some comment in the bottom, like I said, women been unhappy. This ain't new. Women been like this for the last 50-something, 60-something years. We need to find something new to live on for our future. The traditional dead.